welcome to room 206. Come on in. Welcome to Back to School Night. I am Heather Frame. I am your student's English teacher this semester, this year, and welcome to my classroom. Unfortunately, this is not where we are tonight. I wish we were. Hopefully we'll be here soon. Instead, we're here in my at-home classroom. Distance learning has been fun. It's been a little challenging. But I'm really excited about this semester. I'm really excited to get to know your kids and to sort of reinvent how it is I've been teaching all these years. I'm a local girl. I grew up out here in Santa Clarita. I went to Saugus High School a long time ago. My son went to West Ranch. He graduated in 2009, so I'm a Wildcat mom too, along with being a really proud Wildcat teacher. My bachelor's degree, I like to tell people a little bit about me during back to school night because it's good to have a little bit of like basic knowledge of who is this woman that is teaching my children. So my bachelor's degree is in theater arts and I got it at Cal State Northridge. I got all of my degrees from Cal State Northridge, did my teaching credential there, and I did my master's degree there. My master's degree is in secondary English education. So teaching English is my passion. This is my wheelhouse. This is something I absolutely love to do. I thought I'd talk a little bit about class with you and maybe share a few pieces of information that are probably important for not only for you to know so that you can help your student out at home, but also to reinforce for your kids too. So let's get started. So let's talk about ERWC. ERWC stands for Expository Reading and Writing Course. It was designed by the Cal States to help students prepare for entry into college level courses. So the design of the class is to help students have the skills and the tools that they're going to need to be successful as they venture into their next adventure in learning. And this could be anything from a traditional four-year college. It could be to transfer to a junior college for the 2-year start, if a student's going to trade school or technical school. And frankly, if they're going into like military service or police or fire service, wherever they're going to, or into just the workforce, wherever they're going to find themselves after their final year of high school, the skills we're going to work on in this class is just going to make them better readers and frankly, better thinkers, be more analytical in their thinking. Our focus is entirely on expository text. And what that means is we focus on nonfiction. We focus on essays and articles and op-eds. Even the novels we read are nonfiction. The first novel we're going to read in this course is John Krakauer's Into the Wild, which is an account. John Krakauer is a reporter who wrote about this kid named Chris McCandless that was found in the Alaskan, he died in the Alaskan wilderness. And so he started to investigate the story and it turned into a novel. Next semester, I anticipate we're going to read something called The Glass Castle, which is it's a memoir. So our focus is on nonfiction text. And what we do is we read and we analyze rhetorically the text. Just recently, students learned a graphic organizer, a tool to help them be more rhetorical in their reading called the rhetorical square, which they could probably talk to you about a little bit. our focus really is to look really in depth at expository text, analytical text, and to become really good at being persuasive, argumentative writers. So the way that we look at expository text, they're broken up into what's called modules. And this first module that we've already started is called Life After High School. So it's what it is they're going to do after they leave this place. We're going to culminate the activity. We're going to culminate all of the readings with an essay, which could serve, if they would like it to, which could serve as a personal statement for college admission. Even if students aren't going to a four-year college, or if they are planning on transferring, this is really good practice for it's narrative writing, first of all, and it's really good practice for the eventual inevitability of having to write an essay for college admission. For those students who whose plans are taking them in a different direction, there's an optional assignment where they're writing a letter to a prospective employer, which is, again, a skill that's going to be necessary for all students once they leave their educational adventures. I always like to talk about grades at back to school night because I think it is kind of an important thing to touch on. I don't weight my grades in this class. What I do instead is I assign a different point value to different assignments. So while maybe a quick activity in class or a fun little activity might just be worth a few points in class, something like a full-blown essay that we've spent a good amount of time working on together would probably receive the maximum amount of points. So that's how things are weighted in my room. If you earn 90% of the points that are offered, students have earned an A, and so on down the line, 80% for a B, 70% for a C, and so on and so forth. As far as synchronous and asynchronous learning are concerned, since we are doing distance learning and we're not face-to-face in the classroom yet, how I generally work, so ERWC, here's how things will generally work. ERWC will meet on Tuesdays and Fridays. If we're working with a piece of text, I will generally have asked students to read before they've come to class. We'll work together in class, we'll discuss the piece of text, we'll take whatever tact we need to take to really explore whatever we're focusing on, we'll make the connections we need to make in class, and then there probably will be an assignment that comes from that activity in class. That's our synchronous learning. The asynchronous learning is that assignment. It's really, I think it's just fancy talk for homework, right? The asynchronous is their homework. And there will be homework on Tuesdays and on Fridays. If the homework might be written work, it might be to read and to be prepared for next class. I'm available to all of my students from 1:40 to 3:30 on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesdays are reserved for like teacher meeting things, but those other days, if students have a question, if they need to like have a concern about something, if they want to make an appointment and we can do a Zoom call, like office hours kind of a thing, I'm always available to students. The easiest way to contact me is through email because it's very quick and I can look at that throughout the day as well. But I am available for any help students might need if you have concerns or questions about anything. Thank you for coming to back to school night. I really appreciate you stopping by. I can't wait to meet you in person. I can't wait to be back in room 206 and so I can point to where your student's seat is and point to their work on the wall. But in the meantime, if you need to contact me, here it is. It's hframe@heartdistrict.org. Oh, there it is. If you need anything, please email me. I'm pretty good about getting back as soon as I can via email. Again, thanks for coming. Have a lovely day, and go Cats.